most critical questions that entrepreneurs, coaches, and creators struggle with is how to find their niche. I believe that the single most important step towards success is to find a profitable niche for your brand. Because when you are building a business, if you can focus on a very specific set of people, you will have a much easier time focusing your marketing and sales on that specific group. That means a shorter time to dominate the industry and become a thought leader in your domain. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take what you know and turn that into a profitable, not just an idea, but a business. Plus, I'm going to show you how to craft a clear messaging around your niche and help your customers understand clearly what your brand is all about so that they actually fall in love with your mission and want to engage with you again. So make sure to watch till the end, because once you watch this video, you will not have any more doubts about what or how should you select your niche for your brand. Now, whatever business you want to build for yourself, be it a startup, an online coaching business, or a YouTube channel, to stand out in a saturated market, you have to become the go-to brand. That's obvious, but there's just so much information overload on what exactly a niche is and how to find one. I believe finding a niche is not that complicated, and it doesn't need to be. So my truth to finding a niche is simple. There are 3 core factors that really will help you decide what your niche could be. First is what you are most passionate about. Building a successful business or something meaningful takes time, not months, but years. There are no shortcuts. So the question really is, now that you know that whichever niche you choose, you have to work with it for at least a couple of years, which talent or skill do you want people to know you for? Plus, are you ready to put in the grind needed to become successful in it for that much time? Because once you start making a decent amount of money that covers a certain lifestyle, most people lose that motivation to continue beyond that point, or feel stuck because they have to continue doing what they are doing to fuel their new lifestyle. So here is what you do. Literally write down a list of all the skills and expertise that you have. Then eliminate the ones that you don't associate with or are not that passionate about, or maybe don't even see yourself doing for long term. Finally, you'll be able to zoom in on the domain that you really care about. Second, is there enough demand for it? Are enough people looking for a solution to a problem that they have, one that your niche helps solve? Because ultimately, if there aren't many people looking for it, then scaling the business or making money beyond a certain amount becomes super difficult. Third, what product or service can you offer in that niche? Generally, these products or services are going to be around some major problems that your business is trying to solve for the customers. So list down the top 3 problems that people have in your domain. Not just any problems, but things that are literally keeping them awake at night, that their life will come crashing down if they don't find a solution to those problems. For example, if you are a personal finance expert and you realize that the biggest pain problem that your audience is facing is that they don't know how to save tax and are losing tons of money in unnecessary taxes, maybe you could launch an online coaching business that educates people on personal finance. So look for those 3 key pain problems, and then you will have a very good idea about what product or service you can offer. Find answers to all 3 and you have a profitable niche ready for yourself. Now the challenge is that anybody can do this exercise and find a niche for themselves. Literally, for any business idea, there are thousands out there already catering to that audience in one way or another. So how do you stand out from the crowd? And this is important because ultimately you want your business to become the category king. So here is the simplest method on how you achieve that. The first step is to identify which market do you want to cater to. Now there are thousands of types of businesses and ventures that you can start. Doesn't matter what business, for most purposes, most of these niches will fall in 3 types of broad markets. So the first one would be health, the second is going to be wealth, and the third one, relationships. So health market could be catering to topics such as mindfulness, meditation, yoga, feng shui, and then wealth could include topics around entrepreneurship, funding, business or career growth, stock trading, finance, or even crypto investing. Finally, relationships could be dealing with topics around building better relationships with employees, customers, your loved ones, and even your own self. So note down which market are you catering to. Step 2 is to find your core market in this larger, broader market. For example, you could be that personal finance expert who helps people grow their money and save tax. So personal finance is that core market in that larger wealth market, but there are millions of personal finance experts out there. I'm sure you know a few in your social circle as well. So how do you stand out as the go-to personal finance expert? You need to go deeper and find a more focused audience. And that's where step 3 comes in. And that's finalizing your hyper-focused atomic niche. Something that you want to be known for as the go-to person. Because it's this atomic niche that you will help people pinpoint what exactly you're offering and what your specialization is all about. And most importantly, you would be the only person offering such a solution. So that ability to offer something unique is absolutely priceless. For example, in the case of wealth market, where personal finance was the core market, your atomic niche could be personal finance management for new investors aged between 18 to 35 years. Think about this again. Wealth market, personal finance, and then personal finance management for new investors aged between 18 to 35 years. So why should you consider decoding what your atomic niche is? 2 factors here. It talks about your topic, your core market, that in this case was personal finance. Second, it talks about who it's for. People who are new to personal finance and aged between 18 to 35 years. So when you have these 2 figured out, you will have a clear roadmap of what you are going to talk about and who it is for. Plus, you will also get an insight to possibly what it is that your audience group needs to solve their key problems and how your business products, courses, or services can fulfill that need once you have this figured out. Everything else that you do after this should be based on this information. Whatever that is, be it the content you post on social media, courses you create, website language, your business cards, all your sales and marketing efforts will be centered around this. Let's consider this again. If your atomic niche is how the people between the age groups of 18 and 35 here could save tons of money by learning about personal finance, you focus on that for everything that you are spreading in the market, whether it's an ad, whether it's a social media message around this area. Because when you start talking about things that are important to this age group, that are important for this atomic niche, automatically more and more people will start associating your brand with this niche. So your social media strategy, courses that you create, maybe ebooks or digital downloads that you want to sell, or even your YouTube channel will revolve around topics from your expertise and this niche. So do some brainstorming, do your research, and identify that core market atomic niche. Once you get that, that's when the real exciting part begins. And that's building your website, creating your products or services around what you want to offer. Building your blogs, your courses, and obviously the social media hype around your atomic niche and your offerings. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys want to know more about how to craft your niche and build a profitable online business, watch the free masterclass that offers exactly this and also teaches you how to become the go-to brand in your core market and niche. The link is in the description, so head over there and make sure to check it out. I'm sure you will love it. Make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, what niche or market is best for you. Plus, if you have any questions about choosing yours, I'll be happy to answer all of them. I want to thank you again for watching this video. See you in my next video.